Kapow! And I'm doing this because I'm going to show you a book that has impact. Yes, The American Rivals of James Bond by Graham Andrews is just out from McFarland Publishers in a trade paperback. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. It's about 200 pages. There are no photos or anything, but you don't really need it. If you like this kind of material, if you like spy fiction, hard-boiled crime, and all of the history of spying since the Revolution, George Washington had a spy system, the Civil War, and then into all of the fictional and actual spies, because Ian Fleming and James Bond are of course mentioned in detail. Ian Fleming was involved with spying in World War II, and all of the other spies that were big hits in fiction in the years before the paperback revolution, the books that came out in hardcover and histories of spies during the Civil War and such like that, and then World War I and all, and during the pulp era, there were all the pulps that had spies, Secret Agent X, and guys like that. And then the interesting thing is that he goes into the paperback original spies. In the 40s and 50s, gold medal in them had Donald Hamilton did the Matt Helm series. Those were paperback originals. The Death of a Citizen, he talks about that. He talks about the Joe Gal series by it slips my mind who wrote them. There was also the Edward Aarons, the Sam Durrell series, Marquand's Mr. Moto. There were books by Peter Rabe and all kinds of guys. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Secret Agent, the TV series and the books, all are in here, and it's just amazing. This is really like a journey down memory lane for anybody who's into spy, pulp fiction. There's the table of contents. You can see that it goes into a lot of the different areas of paperback and hardcover, spy fiction and movies, history. Andrews is a really, really good writer. He weaves all of this together in an entertaining and understanding manner, so that you really enjoy this whole process of reading this book. And I totally, I got a copy of it. I looked it over, and I just couldn't stop reading it. It was that compelling of a book. So if you like anything that has to do with spy fiction or crime fiction, whether it's and true a lot of true spy information also, because a lot of the guys that wrote the spy stories and spy novels were involved in some way in with the police or with special operations or with spying during the war. So this book really kind of ties it all together into a really fascinating and compelling read that I think you'll really enjoy. And that's why I wanted to let you know about this, because it's really, I think it's an important book, and it's a really good one, and maybe one that a lot of people wouldn't be aware of, because there's so many different new books coming out that are also great. There's so much great stuff being published today, but this is definitely something you should put on your list. Graham has been a writer for my magazine, Paperback Parade, for many years. He lives in Belgium. He's a collector, fan, and authority, scholar, and an all-around great guy, but a really good writer. And he does impeccable research. You're gonna be astounded by the information and the way he puts it together in a very enjoyable read. You're not going to be able to put this one down, I'm telling you. So get American Rivals of James Bond. and I know you will enjoy it. And with that, I'm just going to say bid you adieu.